Hello, this is your friend Vendra Diyar, the student of Dr. Napoleon Hill, who was coached by Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men on this earth. When he died, on his tomb it was written, "Here lies the man who was able to surround himself with men far cleverer than himself." Beloved friends, and he made Napoleon Hill also a very clever man. He gave him the task to try to understand the cause of success and failures. And he interviewed 500 most successful persons and 25,000 unsuccessful people for more than 20 years. And he could really collect the common points which made people great success, blessed with all the 12 riches, and also the reasons for the failures of the mankind. And I, being his student, I have grasped the subject very clearly, and I can assure you, if you really follow the paths, the way of success, peace, love, prosperity, happiness, I can really assure you that you will attain your goal. And let me know that you are ready for this. You have a burning desire to be really a very fruitful and successful person in life. It is your motivation, it is your self-inspiration, it is your obsession of life, it is the craze of your life. You have to choose a profession, you have to choose an object which is really very enchanting to you, which is very charming to you, which is the level of love. And in that context, you have to fix a definite chief aim of your life. This is really very playful for you and you are not really bored by it. Rather, you love doing every time. If you look into the history, the Wright brothers discovered airplanes. It was not a burden, but it was a passion for him to see that mankind really fly like birds. The great Henry Ford had the obsession of his life to replace the horses and buggies by self-propelled automobile, and he enjoyed every moment. Also, you will see that Abraham Lincoln has got this passion to liberate the slaves, knowing that all mankind is created equals. They have the right of equality in every respect, without discrimination on race, caste, creed, religion. Also, Columbus had the passion to discover a new land, and he discovered one of the greatest and richest land, that is America. Gandhi had the passion to liberate India. Subhash Chandra Bose has to sacrifice everything to liberate India. George Washington has passion to see the Americans free, and he fought the battle. Thomas Jefferson has this passion to write the Declaration of American Independence, and 56 people signed the declaration, staking their life with courage. Beloved friends, what I am talking about, your great decision to attain great supreme thing in life, you have to have great courage. You know, everyone who did it, they have staked their life. They have paid the price. Winston Churchill, when he was fighting the Nazis, he also declared victory, victory, victory at all cost, on all fronts, air, water and land. And he always reminded himself he was still the master of his fate and captain of his soul. Remembering the greatest poem of the great William Mulner Stanley. Beloved friends, if you really want to be great and successful in life, emulate such great people. Socrates declared the freedom of his speech, and he talked what he liked. He inspired the youth to have their own ideas. Ralph Waldo Emerson also suggested that self-reliance, you have not to copy or imitate. Shakespeare cannot be created by copying Shakespeare, but having the mentality and attitude of Shakespeare. Beloved friends, everything needs courage. Without courage, nothing is possible on earth. And you too can become great, beloved friends, if you really develop this passion to become a very, very important person, a person who has great dreams, great ideas, lofty dreams, cherish novels, visions, and believe that woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. That promise, that you will strive, seek and find the different ways and means every moment of your life to attain your goal. And your supreme goal is to be serviceable, to be honorable, to be respectable. And you have the authority and the ownership on all love, fame and fortune. That is the real life. Disraeli said, Benjamin Disraeli, the Prime Minister of England, everything will come to you if you can just wait. And a human will with subtle purpose must accomplish it, because he will be ready to stake everything else to fulfill his own dream. A human being with subtle purpose must accomplish it, because he will stake everything else for the fulfillment of his ideal purpose, vision, missions, promises. Decide now. You have all the power, the God-gifted supreme power of your brain. Whatever the brain can conceive and believe, the brain can really achieve for you. But first you have to start with a definite goal, the purpose in your life, the mission, a destination, an ideal, a dream. Your dreams will become reality. Your desire will be fulfilled. Your aspiration will be becoming reality. But you have committed to yourself. And as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, once you have decided to do something else, the universe will take over that responsibility, and soon your thoughts will become things. Napoleon Hill always reminded several times, truly thoughts are things and powerful things are that. When they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence and burning desire for their translation into riches or other material objects. Ella Wheeler Wilcox have similar views. You never can tell what thought will do in bringing you hate and love. For thoughts are things, and their airy wings are swifter than carrier dove. They follow the law of the universe, and each thing must bring its kind. It is speed over the track to bring you back whatever went out of your mind. Beloved friends, control your thoughts, directed towards a definite purpose in life. Because if you are not planting the right thought in your mind, the weeds of evils will be also taking place automatically, and you cannot become a respectable, honorable and successful, prosperous person in life. So think big, aim high. Remember one poem which can inspire you. You will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content in the poor world called environment. But a spirit escorts it and is free. It masters times, it conquers a space. It cows the boastful tricks a chance. It baits the tyrant circumstance and crown, and fill with a servant place. The human will that forces unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can heave a way to any goal. The walls of granite intervene. You understand, your willpower is the supreme strength, the power to believe in yourself, to have faith in yourself, to be self-reliant. That is called human will. The human will that forces unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can heave a way to any goal. The walls of granite intervene. Remember it. You have to be patient, as Disraeli said. Be not impatient in delay, but wait. And as one who understands, when his spirit rises and commands, the gods are ready to obey. Beloved friends, God will also test you. And once you are bleeding, brows and pale, and you have kept your back against the wall, you have burned the bridges, and you are determined to get what you want in life, the whole universe will be supporting you. Because that is the challenge of the universe. That is called law of attraction. You are an integral part of the universe. Dust thou art, to dust reduces. That is the philosophy of true nature of human body. So the universe will help you, but you should be ready. Nobody will help you if you are not helping yourself. Nobody will believe you if you don't believe yourself. So, beloved friends, what am I driving at? That you should have a definite purpose in your life. You should make alliance with the best people around you who are motivated and inspired to help you and support you. And you are ready to sacrifice everything, stake even your life by going extra mile, trying to get everything by virtue of your hard work, determination, courage, love, passion, and taking always personal initiative and will to win. Pleasing personality, positive mental attitude, profiting from defeats, failures, adversities, misfortune, maintaining always a very sound physical health, budgeting time, money, energy. If you follow all these principles, backed by desire, decision, faith, persistence, mastermind alliance, and well-organized planning, you are bound to be great and successful. The world is for the man to conquer and to rule. This is the glory of his life. But its rules are stringent. First he must school himself. Here begins and all ends a strife. Beloved friends, there is no such reality as something for nothing. You have to appropriately pay the price in the right proportion. If you have a great goal, you have to sacrifice greatly. If you have a little to achieve, you will suffer little. And if you want to be the most powerful achievers on this earth, you have to be ready to undergo all sorts of suffering, sorrows, griefs and pain. Always backing your courage to push you forward. But one thing is certain, you will be successful. You will be crowned with the power. You will be blessed with the dreams you have realized, because that's the way all the successful persons have attained their life. They have miseries, sorrows and suffering just like you are facing. But one thing was there, they never quit, they never give up. They struggle against all these kind of odds, reverses, oppositions, hindrances, obstacles, difficulties. And then the fortune smiled on them, and they are today the stars, the superstars. Lives of great men all remind us. We can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us the footprints on the sands of time. Beloved friends, you have to leave your footprints on the sands of time. And for this you have to remember this very strongly. Remember it very strongly, dear friends, but for that you cannot become. Heights by great men reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. Are you ready to shed your blood, toil, tears and sweat? Because that is the price of greatness, glory, success, happy, prosperous, and that is the real meaning. And when opportunity knocks at your door, grab it. Remember the Shakespeare line, what he says. There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. Omitted all the voyage of their life, they are bound, sorrows and miseries. On such a full sea we are all afloat. On such a full sea we are all afloat. We must take the current when it serves or lose the venture. There is only one life. This is an opportunity. Your whole life is an opportunity. You have to encash this opportunity and be a golden boy and girls in the history. You become what you want to be. Life's battle don't always go to the strong or the fast man, but sooner or later the one who wins is the one who thinks one can. You can do it if you believe you can. And never be afraid to see people great, successful, honorable, respectable, blessed with everything on earth, because they have paid the price by thinking big, by dreaming big, by striving, seeking and finding different ways and means, always believing that they are in equal temper of heroic heart, always believing that they can win, they can succeed. They may fall, but they keep on fighting. But one thing is there, beloved friends, sorrows, suffering, adversities, misfortune, reverses, oppositions, they are going to test your patience. They are going to test your perseverance. And iron willpower will help you. So remember these words of Rudyard Kipling. If you can force your heart, nerves and sinew to serve your term long after they are gone, so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on, beloved friends. And never mind failures and defeats. Every failure is a step in the ladders leading towards your success and greatness. And Rudyard Kipling line will again remind you, if you meet with triumphs and disaster, treat those two impostors just the same. And then, beloved friends, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my proud friends. Rudyard Kipling wrote to his son this poem. Yours is the earth and everything that's it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son. Beloved friends, but remember it, you need courage. But for courage you cannot succeed in life. So one of the great poet, Asger Erbel Guest, wrote several inspiring poems. But his poems are always reminding me, and I always try to recite whenever I get an opportunity. And so listen to one of the great poems. Because once you are striving to attain supreme, you will be suffering. Then only your courage will come for your help. Because you know this is the price you have to pay. So listen to that great poem. When you are up against trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, and plant your feet and take a breath. When it vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer, see it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim, but never let your nerves desert you. Make yourself in fighting trim. When the worst is bound to happen, despite all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile, and with troubles you are beset, but remember you are facing what others men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Do not give up. Whatever you do, eyes front and head high to the finish. Beloved friends, that is really the real iron will power. Because you want it, what you have dreamed and desired. You know only one thing, victory. And also remember, victory or death, win or perish, do or die. With bulldog determination. The grip of a bulldog. Once it penetrates its taste, it never allows the prey to shake. These kind of people are really the glorious persons. They never bothered about difficulties. They never bothered the dangers they face in their life. When burden grows heavy, rough is the way. When burden grows heavy and rough is the way, when you falter and slip and not's your day, when your best does not measure to what is required, when you know in your heart that you are fast growing tired, when all the odds against you, there is one thing to do, that is call on your courage and see the things through, beloved friends. That will be really your test of the temperament, your attitude of a winner. Who battles for victory, venture defeat. Who battles for victory, venture defeat. Misfortune is something we all have to meet. So take the loss with the grace as you take in the gain. When things go against you, don't whine or complain. Beloved friends, that is very, very crucial thing in life. The test of your courage is what do you do in the hour when the reverses are coming to you. So call in your courage and grit if you can. You may fail to succeed, but do not fail as a great man. Remember it, beloved friends. There are dark days and stormy which come to us all. There are dark days and stormy which comes to us all. When about us it rain, even our hopes seem to fall. Stay to whatever happened to meet, but stay to whatever you happen to meet. We must all drink bitter as well as the sweet. Remember, the test of your courage is what do you do in the hour when the reverses are coming to you. Okay? The walls of granite will interview. Adversities, misfortune, hindrances, obstacles, difficulties, all these can be opposing you to succeed in life, but you have to fight the battle of victory and you have to crush every misfortune. You have to tread on all difficulties and dangers with invincible heart, mind and soul. And then, beloved friends, never change the battle by curse or regret. Never change the battle by curse or regret. Though you whimper and whine, and he who fights a good fight, though he struggles in vain, shall have many a victory to pay for his pain. So, beloved friends, never be discouraged by opposition, reverses, adversities, misfortune. They are bound to come in your way. They are bound to come your way. This is a God's plan. So take the reverses as the part of the plan. What God has devised for creating a man, a great man, a successful man, a heroic struggle you are making. And you are believing in the God-gifted power of your brain. And you have embraced it and used it. And you believe that you can do it because you are awake, you are enlightened, you are a confident man, you are a self-reliant man. You have tremendous faith in your ability and capability, and you know the infinite intelligence is always there to back anybody who is dreaming and desiring big goals and dreams in life. This is very common. This is very common sense. That's the way ordinary person become the greatest person. The son of a maidservant, the corporal become Napoleon the Great. Napoleon Hill, born in poverty, illiteracy and education, become one of the greatest author. It is your turn now. Believe in yourself, but be serious. Be vigilant. Be on guard. Waste not a moment of your time. Commit, dedicate yourself. Move forward. Falling but fighting. Failing but keeping your eyes front and head high. Moving towards your destination. There is no escape. There is no surrender. There is no quitting. But there is daring, determined steps, putting forward with courage, conviction, belief that you are one of such greats who have written the history of the great man. I love you and thank you very much and best of luck. You will be what you will to be. Dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you be. Thank you very much and may God bless you.